The sun went down on an old dirt road, headlights fading where the pine trees grow, radio playing our favorite tune, and all I could think about was you. The town keeps talking, they always do, throwing their opinions around like truth, but they don't know what we've been through. They never stood where I stand with you. They can say we're crazy, they can say we're wrong, but every mile we've traveled only made us strong. I don't care what the world says, I don't care what they believe. When you're lying here beside me, you're all I'll ever need. Let the rumors keep on flying, let them talk all night somewhere, as long as your heart keeps finding mine. Baby, I don't care. Remember that night by the riverbank, 2 folding chairs and a little faith. You took my hand, looked in my eyes, and suddenly forever felt right. We've had hard times and sleepless nights, a few slammed doors and a couple fights, but every storm that we walked through just brought me closer to you. Life ain't always easy, love ain't always fair, but every time I need you, you're always there. I don't care what the world says, I don't care what they believe. When you're lying here beside me, you're all I'll ever need. Let the rumors keep on flying, let them talk all night somewhere, as long as your heart keeps finding mine. Baby, I don't care. One day these roads will fade away, the old bar signs and the county names, the pictures hanging on our wall may gather dust and slowly fall. But when my hair turns silver gray and time is taking youth away, I'll still be reaching for your hand, still be your biggest fan. There's a front porch waiting years from now, a couple rocking chairs somehow. We'll watch the sunset paint the sky, just you and me as time goes by. And if I had another chance to live this life and start again, I'd choose the same road every time, just to make you mine. I don't care what the world says, I don't care what they believe. When you're lying here beside me, you're all I'll ever need. Let the rumors keep on flying, let them talk all night somewhere, as long as your heart keeps finding mine. Baby, I don't care. No, I don't care about the money, I don't care about the fame. I'd trade everything tomorrow just to hear you say my name. When the lights go out around us, you'll still find me standing there, holding on to what we built. Baby, I don't care. Yeah, the whole world can keep talking, they can say what they want to say, but as long as I'm loving you, nothing else matters anyway. I remember that old gravel road, two young hearts and a radio, windows down in a half-rust truck, talking about dreams and calling it love. We didn't have much, just a little faith, a couple dollars and a lot of mistakes, but every mile and every turn was another lesson we had to learn. There were nights we felt the world cave in, times we almost gave up again, but somehow love kept pulling us through. Every storm led me back to you, and we're still getting stronger after all these years gone by, still holding on tighter when the winds of life get wild. Every scar tells a story, every tear helped us grow. Through the highs and the heartbreak, you're the one thing that I know. Yeah, the road gets longer, but our love keeps carrying on. We're still getting stronger. The porch lights glow on a summer night, your hand in mine feels just right. The world keeps changing every day, but your smile still takes my breath away. We've watched seasons come and go, seen green fields covered up in snow, and every year I love you more than I ever thought I could before. We've had questions without answers, broken plans and second chances, but every chapter we've been through made me fall deeper for you. And we're still getting stronger after all these years gone by, still holding on tighter when the winds of life get wild. Every scar tells a story, every tear helped us grow. Through the highs and the heartbreak, you're the one thing that I know. Yeah, the road gets longer, but our love keeps carrying on. We're still getting stronger. One day we'll be sitting on that front porch swing, gray in our hair and a few more wrinkles showing, laughing about the crazy days, the battles fought and the price we paid. And when somebody asked us how we made it through, I'll point my hand right back to you, 'cause every dream that came alive started with your heart next to mine. Break down through every sunrise, every goodbye, every prayer whispered late at night. You were the reason I never quit, the reason I still believe in this. Fine, we're still getting stronger, even when the years roll on, still singing our love song like the day it first came along. Every mountain we climbed together, every river we crossed somehow, only made us who we are now. Yeah, the road gets longer, but I wouldn't change a thing we've done as long as you're beside me. The best is still to come after all this time, girl. You're still where I belong, and we're still getting stronger. Yeah, we're still getting stronger. Still getting stronger. One heartbeat at a time. Still getting stronger. Your forever hand in mine. There's a picture on the dashboard, faded from the summer sun. 1,000 miles behind me and 1,000 more to run. Every small town highway, every neon vacancy reminds me of the promise that you're waiting there for me. When the nights get long and lonely and the road won't set me free, I don't have to wonder, baby, I know exactly what I need. I know who loves me when the rain comes down, when the world gets loud and it spins around, when my faith gets weak and my heart runs dry. You're the reason that I still try. When I'm lost in the dark and I can't see, there's one light shining faithfully, no matter where this life may lead. I know who loves me. You've seen every scar I've carried, every mistake I've made. Never turned your back on me, never walked away. You held me through the hard times when I barely held myself. You believed in what I could be when I was somebody else. And every time I fall apart, you put the pieces back in place, like an angel in blue jeans with a smile full of grace. I know who loves me when the rain comes down, when the world gets loud and it spins around, when my faith gets weak and my heart runs dry. You're the reason that I still try. When I'm lost in the dark and I can't see, there's one light shining faithfully, no matter where this life may lead. I know who loves me. We ain't got a mansion on a hilltop or diamonds in a drawer, but we've got Sunday morning coffee and a porch swing by the door. We've got dreams worth chasing and a love worth fighting for. And every day beside you makes me want a little more build up. Yes, tomorrow takes everything I've earned. If every bridge I built gets burned, if the wind keeps blowing me off track, you're the one thing I come back to. Big note who loves me through the highs and lows, through the changing tides and the winter snow. When the road gets rough and the nights get cold, you're the hand I'll always hold. When the stars fade out and the sky can't shine, your heart still finds its way to mine. No matter what this world believes, I know who loves me. Years from now when our hair turns gray, the songs we loved have all been played, I'll still look at you the same way I do tonight. 'Cause forever isn't long enough for a heart that's found this kind of love. And every day I thank the Lord for bringing you into my life. I know who loves me when the rain comes down, when the world gets loud and it spins around, when my faith gets weak and my heart runs dry. You're the reason that I still try. When I'm lost in the dark and I can't see, there's one light shining faithfully, no matter where this life may lead, no matter how far these roads may be. I know who loves me. Yeah, through every mile and memory, you're still the best part of me. And when the whole world disagrees, I know who loves me. The old front porch still looks the same, white paint faded by the rain. That rocking chair still sways at night like you're praying for me in the pale moonlight. I was young, I thought I knew it all, too proud to hear your gentle call. I chased the highway, chased my name, never saw the tears behind your pain. Now every mile I've traveled down brings me back to my hometown. Mom, I'm truly sorry for every door I slammed before, for every time I made you worry, standing awake by the window and the door. You gave your heart, you gave your soul. When I was lost, you made me whole. If I could turn back every stormy night, I'd hold you close and make it right. Mom, I'm truly sorry, and I love you more than words can say. I remember those late night drives when you worked hard just to keep us alive. You hid your fears behind a smile, made our little house feel worthwhile. I never thanked you for the sacrifices, for all those years and all those prices. You carried burdens I couldn't see, so I could grow up and be free. And now I see what love can do, a little older, a lot like you. Mom, I'm truly sorry for every door I slammed before, for every time I made you worry, standing awake by the window and the door. You gave your heart, you gave your soul. When I was lost, you made me whole. If I could turn back every stormy night, I'd hold you close and make it right. Mom, I'm truly sorry, and I love you more than words can say. The older I get, the more I know how much love it takes to let someone go. You never stopped believing in me, even when I couldn't see. And if these words bring tears today, I hope they wash the hurt away. You called every prayer you ever prayed, help me find my way. Now the years move fast like the river runs. Yesterday's boy is tomorrow's son. And someday when my hair turns gray, I'll tell my children what you gave. A heart that's strong, a love that's true, a life made better because of you. No amount of time could ever repay the love you've shown me every day. Mom, I'm truly sorry for every tear I made you cry, for every time I kept you waiting, for every heart and sleepless night. spend my life showing you why. Mom, I'm truly sorry, and I'll love you till the day I die. The old front porch still looks the same, but now I finally understand your name. Mom, my first best friend, my forever home. I still drive by that little white church, sitting on the edge of Miller Road. Same old bell, same old steeple, same old memories I can't let go. We picked out colors for the flowers, talked about a house on a hill. Now all that's left is a photograph and a heart that never healed. Funny how forever can disappear, like headlights fading in the dark. She's the girl I almost married, the name I almost gave my heart forever. We were one I'd do away from a lifetime, one step from stormy weather. Now every country love song cuts a little deeper, every Friday night hits a little harder. She's not the one who wears my ring, but she'll always be the girl I almost married. I heard she's got a family now, a couple kids and a front porch swing. Probably laughs at all our old dreams and the promises we used to sing. I don't blame her for moving on. Life don't wait for broken plans, but some nights I still see her smile and wonder who I'd be if she'd stayed. Some wounds don't show on the outside, but they echo through the years. She's the girl I almost married, the name I almost gave my heart forever. We were one I'd do away from a lifetime, one step from stormy weather. Now still rewind the hands of time. She's the girl I almost married, the dream that slipped away like smoke in the wind, a chapter that never got its ending, a fire that never quite went dim. Now every country love song cuts a little deeper, and every memory shines a little brighter. She's not the one who shares my life, but she'll always be the girl I almost married. Yeah, she'll always be the girl I almost married. The girl I almost married.
The neon sign was flickering outside the county line cafe. Rain was tapping on the windshield like it had something to say. You were sitting by the jukebox in that faded blue jean dress, looking like a memory I hadn't lost just yet. I walked over with a whiskey and a heart that still was bruised, trying not to think about all the roads that led to you. You smiled like a summer sunset falling through the trees. For a moment all the broken parts of me found peace. The bartender was stacking chairs, the night was running out, but every word between us was turning this whole town around. It's the last call in Tennessee, one more dance before you leave. Hold me close like you used to do, like the years never got between me and you. The moon's hanging low over these old pines, and your hand still fits perfectly in mine. If this is goodbye, don't let it be easy. It's the last call in Tennessee. We talked about the old days and the dreams we left behind, about the house beside the river and the names we'd never find. Every laugh was bittersweet, every glance cut deep, like a song you can't forget no matter how long you sleep. Outside the storm was faded, but inside it still remained. All the things we never said and all the love that stayed. The clock kept moving forward, but neither one of us moved, afraid the next step might be the one that ended me and you. The lights came on around us, the room was nearly gone, but my heart kept holding on to every second a little longer. It's the last call in Tennessee, one more dance before you leave. Hold me close like you used to do, like the years never got between me and you. The moon's hanging low over these old pines, and your hand still fits perfectly in mine. If this is goodbye, don't let it be easy. It's the last call in Tennessee. And if tomorrow finds you halfway to another town, I hope you hear this melody every time the sun goes down. 'Cause no matter where life takes us, no matter who we become, there'll always be a part of me waiting where we started from. It's the last call in Tennessee. If forever ends, then let it end gently. Here at the last call in Tennessee. The door closed softly behind you. The silence settled over me. And somewhere in the distance, a train rolled through the trees. I raised my glass to what we had, to what we'll never be, and whispered your name one last time. At the last call in Tennessee.
There's a silver line of moonlight falling through the pines tonight. Your hand resting in mine like it always knew the way. Old gravel singing underneath, two hearts beating in the front seat. Nothing but the stars above and everything we couldn't say. The world kept turning fast, but out here time stands still. Moonlight on the back road, your name in the midnight air. Every mile feels like forever when I know you're sitting there. No city lights, no noise around us, just the radio playing low. I found my whole world in your eyes. Moonlight on the back road. That old truck's got faded paint and memories of time can't change. Like the night we carved our dreams in the dust beside the creek. You laughed and said we'd make it through every storm the sky could brew. I believed you then, and I still do every week. The years may leave their marks, but they can't touch what we built. Moonlight on the back road, your name in the midnight air. Every mile feels like forever when I know you're sitting there. No city lights, no noise around us, just the radio playing low. I found my whole world in your eyes. Moonlight on the back road. If tomorrow never comes and this old road reaches its end, I'd still call myself the richest man for the moments that we spent. Every sunset, every sunrise, every tear and every smile. You've been the reason every mile was worth the ride. Now the summer wind blows soft through the fields we wander across, and your picture on my dashboard still feels alive somehow. Sometimes love becomes a memory, sometimes memories become home, and every road I travel on somehow leads me back around. I hear your voice in the dark like a whisper from the stars. Moonlight on the back road, your name in the midnight air. Every mile feels like forever when I know you're sitting there. No city lights, no noise around us, just the radio playing low. I found my whole world in your eyes. Moonlight on the back road, emotional breakdown, the seems empty, but your love still fills the breeze. And every song that comes on softly feels like you singing along. Some hearts never really leave us, even after they are gone. Moonlight on the back road, I still see your smile tonight, dancing in the shadows beneath that pale Tennessee sky. No city lights, no noise around me, just memories holding on. I lost your hand, but not your love, and it keeps leading me home. Moonlight on the back roads, silver shining through the trees. If heaven's got a country highway, save a place there next to me. Until then, I'll keep driving slow, where our old dreams still glow, under the moonlight on the back road. Under the moonlight on the back road.
The night was hanging low above that old dirt road, radio playing soft, know where we had to go. You were laughing in the passenger seat, kicking off your boots, putting your hand on me. The stars were burning bright over Tennessee skies. I got lost somewhere deep inside your eyes. Everybody warned me not to fall this fast, but the way you smiled made me forget the past. I knew I was crossing lines I couldn't see, but every beat of my heart kept pulling me. Dangerously, like a wildfire running free, like jumping off the edge and trusting I can fly, like betting all I am on you tonight. Maybe it's crazy, maybe it's true, maybe I'm losing my mind over you, but if loving you is a risk I'll take, then I love you dangerously every day. Sunday morning coffee in your old blue jeans, talking about forever like it wasn't a dream. You were painting pictures of a life we'd made, little white house by the lake someday. Every promise felt like a brand new song, a place I'd been searching for all along. I never thought I'd find a heart like yours. Now you're the reason I believe in more. Everybody says that hearts can break apart, but I'd rather lose than never start. I love you dangerously, like a wildfire running free, like jumping off the edge and trusting I can fly, like betting all I am on you. Maybe it's true, maybe I'm losing my mind over you, but if loving you is a risk I'll take, then I love you dangerously every day. If the storms roll in and the lights go out, if the world keeps turning us around, I'll hold your hand through the darkest rain. I choose you over and over again. And if tomorrow never comes our way, I know I'd still have one thing left to say. I love you dangerously, more than words could ever mean. Like a river racing toward the sea,
You're the only place I wanna be. Maybe it's reckless, maybe it's a ride, maybe you're the dream I've chased all my life. And if my heart's got a price to pay, I love you dangerously anyway. So let the world keep warning me about the chance of a misery. I'd rather fall than walk away, 'cause loving you is worth the pain. I love you dangerously. Till my last day.